Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to show you my next project, and I did put this on my community tab. I'm like, should I or shouldn't I? I didn't have anybody tell me not to, and y'all had some good ideas. So here we go. Now this is a little worn on the, okay, this is a Vera Bradley purse. And I got it real cheap on Facebook Marketplace when I lived in Princeton. I can't remember what it cost, but I'm cheap. So it was probably $15-20 for all of it, or 10. It was cheap. Okay, and I did carry it for a while. And I don't remember why I stopped. But it is in really good condition. Now these corner pieces do have some wear, so I'll have to fix those. Or sew around or cut those parts away and sew something different. But what I'm going to do is make this a journal cover. I mean, look at this cute pocket. Aw, that's so cute. So what I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, and you can see the handles are still in perfect shape. There is no fraying on the handles at all. Okay? I don't see any. There might be a little bit more light. I'm uncertain, but they're fine. The handles are lovely. The fabric, I mean, look, that is the front pocket, and there is no wear on it. Okay? And I mean, you can see the bottom is perfect. The inside, look at this, guys. Look at the inside. Isn't that great? I'm going to turn it inside out so you can see it. Look there. See, it's just perfect. Now it's got dust bunnies. But I mean, it's just perfect inside. Look how perfect. Yes? Yes, you like? Can you believe it? And like I said, I got this cheap. So I'm just going to make it a journal. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to do it right. I'm going to seam rip it. I'm going to do it right. Now there's a snag. And I've got lots of red thread. And what I'm going to do is seam rip the handle off. And then after I seam rip it apart, then I'm going to wash it. And hopefully that I'll spray it down with vinegar. And hopefully that will help fill in the holes where the stitches were. Okay? And even the front isn't as neat as I mean, I'm not even a professional sewer. But that seam rolled right there. I can do better than that. So I will take it off. I will leave the pocket. This pencil case, I might have to seam rip it too, because I really hate the idea of the plastic. And it's got these boxy corners that seem to make it boxy, but I don't think it needs that. I might just leave the plastic. If I can cut the plastic away neatly, I will. Maybe I can rip it. Let's see how well it rips. Or maybe I'll have to heat it up with something and rip it, Let's see if it rips out of the seam. It does. Because I do not want to see plastic in this. I just think that'll be dumb. And it does rip pretty well. Okay, we'll see. And because I just don't want plastic in it. That sounds stupid to me. And Okay, I'll quit that. Okay, I'll quit. Okay, I can't stop. And then I'm going to take this miter out of the corner. I'll take that miter out of the corner because that's too much to sew. And since these bottom corners are worn, I will just sew it right along the bottom of this band. Flat. I'll just sew it flat. So we're just gonna take off the miter and then make it a flat pencil case. Okay? Love that. Love that. This Hobby Hobbit had an idea, said they could be little notebooks, and she's right. And this one has a worn corner too, so I'm probably going to have to do the same thing, just sew right along there. And what I'm going to have to do to this one, it doesn't have plastic inside, but what I'm going to have to do to this one is seam rip it again. Now this had change in it, so it's dirty. And I'm going to have to seam rip this one. And if I can keep the zipper, I can't keep the zipper, so we're just going to have to forget the zipper. I thought it'd be cute to make a little zipper notebook, but then there's no way to keep it in at the top and bottom. So this will end up being a little mini notebook too. And like I said, the only wear on the whole thing is the corners of these coin purses and the pencil case or the makeup bag or whatever this is supposed to be. But that is the only wear. So we're going to work around those and probably just bring them up to the band on both of them. Okay? And this one I'll probably just seam rip all of this and figure out a neat finish for the top and bottom, and take off the zipper and fix the wear. And I'll have to work out a neat finish for the top and bottom. And that will be a little notebook. This will be a pencil bag, and this will be the journal. And then I've already figured out it's not going to be very thick. So I'm going to save a piece, maybe. I'm thinking I might. Either this piece, it probably does need to be that thick, doesn't it? But somehow I'm going to reinforce it like a heavy duty piece of plastic or something, like not this, but something like this. This is a cutting mat, which this was only 27 cents. If I have to sacrifice it, I'm okay with that. But something heavy duty plastic, and I will do that for the spine. I will put this in between, probably on top, because see, that needs fixed. And then like I'll make that the spine, right? Okay? And then I will trim a piece of something like this. Okay? And then I need to make it rigid. And then maybe this piece, if that might be big enough. Or cut off the top piece here. Somehow, somewhere, I'm going to use a piece of the purse. And I don't know if that might be the perfect size. And then sandwich it with this. Something like this. Probably this. It was only 27 cents on Temu, and it's in metric. It's not even inches. So we might sacrifice that. Okay. So I need to find a piece of the purse, either a band or the bottom, and make the spine reinforced. Okay? Then I'm thinking, I don't know if I'll do it inside or outside. This purse handle, I will put it probably inside. I will put it all along the inside to rigid up, because see, that there is pretty rigid, to strengthen up the edges so it's not so floppy. I'm going to try to reinforce it. But see, since it's finished inside, I can't really, lock in, put something in between it or anything. So I think I'm just going to use this all along the top and bottom. And that might finish it too. I'll seam rip all this and I'll have raw edges, so then this might just finish that inside edge too. See what I'm saying? Give me your ideas. I'm not a seamstress. I just have been looking at it for a while. And like I said, I'm going to start seam ripping and then I'm going to wash it. And I'm going to wash it heavy duty because, I don't care if it frays and stuff, because, I want it washed uh, strongly enough to try to get rid of the holes. I think vinegar helps with that too. Also, this journal is not going to be like any other journal. I'm going to set it aside. I might make it TN style. I might, yeah, we could do that. And then what I'm going to do is advanced work on this. I feel like what I'm doing so much is beginner and intermediate work, because I am an intermediate. I'm not beginner, but I'm not advanced in journal making yet. And there are people that do lives and stuff, and they spend the whole 2 hours on a page, you know, and they do cool stuff. They do more advanced stuff, and I want to make a project out of every page, and I want to try new things. And I guess it'll be kind of like an idea book. It'll be a try it book. It might be TN style, which I'll explain that as I go. So it can be removable if I fail. If I ruin that page, I don't ruin a journal. You know what I mean? And this is going to be my stretch yourself book, and I might just work on it in between stuff. I might get an idea and just say, play in my journal day. Let me try something. I might, if I try watercolor, if I try painting, if I want to make stencils, I really want to make stencils. If I want to just doodle all over a page, if I want to try, I have so much stuff like that I don't use. Um, Ink pens, colored pencils, watercolor pencils, brush pens, watercolor, acrylic. I have so much stuff that I have not used, and I want to stretch a little bit. Stitching, slow stitching. I just bought a kit. I'll show it tomorrow on Vine, where it shows you it. Each one is like a sampler, and it came with 3, and it shows you different needlepoint or embroider stitches, right? Or you don't even have to have a how to. You can just start playing with needle and thread. I want to try to make, like, that cotton trim. Well, of course, I don't have any in here. I have this whole pile of lace I need to put away. Hold on. And this you probably can't see. It's probably too little. But do you see this? Let me see if you can see that. Yes. See this cotton trim with one straight edge and then one scalloped edge? I want to try to make that. I want to try to make some. So, like these, okay, I say try it like I'm a newbie, but I want them to be advanced processes. And I just want to expand my journal making and to be a little more uh, complex. Okay? And it'll be an idea book too, Like if I make some kind of Dahlia's got so many paper clips and dangles and stuff going. And so maybe if I make some kind of fancy dangle or charm, or I want to make paper beads. So some of this stuff I might put in here, you know. So this is going to be my play and kind of my all grown up book. You know, I mean, I like intro work and I am a beginner in a lot of ways, but I do want to, when do you go from intermediate to advanced, you know? So I want to be more complex and I want each page to be a project, you know, and something new and trying and growing, okay? And sharing. So I'm excited about it. This will be my journal. This will be my playtime. And let's see where we can go with it, huh? And I won't have a schedule. You can't push, creativity like that. I might have to do a schedule if I get intimidated and I don't do anything in it for 2 months. I might go, okay, you need to try some. You know what I mean? So, and I'd love your ideas, and I can't wait to see what we do with this during the next year. Won't it be fun? Anybody want to do it with me? Do we want to do a hashtag? Do we want to do a monthly, playing with an advanced design in our journals? Do we want to do anybody interested? Okay. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.